Welcome back, everybody. This man has worked in the kitchens of 3 of the most prestigious restaurants in the country, America, that is. And before that, he was Jerry Seinfeld's personal chef, as well as all the Seinfelds, I assume. It's not just Jerry. And you're all about farm to table. You are James Beard finalist. Please welcome from Brooklyn, Greg Baxtrom. And this is a huge accomplishment. First of all, it is the Oscars of the culinary world to be a James Beard finalist. So how does it feel? That's coming up in May.
Yeah, we're pretty close. It's very exciting. We're only 10 months into the restaurant, so we're still a baby. But,
with Olmsted.
With Olmsted, yeah.
So you're in Toronto because you're helping with a very amazing project called The Plant on Queen West?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
It's they sort of share a similar ethos that we have at the restaurant that we're actually doing, collaborating with in Brooklyn with a similar building, with the same type of garden and the terrace, and they gave us a little plot of land to grow sort of stuff for the restaurant there.
So it's all about, there it is, urban agriculture, right? As we have more dense communities, people want access to green living, produce, organic, and that's what this will allow for. There'll be, the terraces where you have your own little, I guess it's your own little version of a greenhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, you can grow whatever you want, really. It's up to you.
Angled to design to get more sun, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the farm-to-table philosophy in your restaurant.
Sure.
Who tends to the gardens at the restaurant in Brooklyn?
So one of our partners and my best friend, Ian Rothman, happens to be a farmer by trade. So the garden in the back, which is actually expanding this spring to double the size, we got the dry cleaner next door to let us rent his backyard, so we're going to double the garden. And then we have this giant, like 50-foot living wall that when we opened was just like ivies and stuff, just decorative. But we took that all out, and now we're growing some, herbs and some tomatoes and whatever really we can get in there.
As fresh as it could be, right? Because you go from picking it to putting it on the plate. So what did you create today?
So this is our carrot crepe. It's the only dish that's been on the menu since we opened. It's sort of one of our more popular dishes.
A staple.
And so what we've done is we've just taken the milk, the dairy, out of the crepe batter and replaced it with carrot juice.
Ah, so it's vegetarian.
Well, the crepe itself is vegetarian.
Right.
But then we make a...
Looks beautiful.
So it's just a simple crepe. And what we do is we take little neck clams and carrots. We combine them, make a little sauce like a ragu.
And I know your philosophy, too, was to make it more affordable. That people shouldn't have to go out for good food and spend so much money. So since you're growing it yourself, you're cutting out all of those middleman costs, right?
Yeah, especially once we expand the garden, we can really, right now we buy a lot of these from the farmer's market, but we'll really be able to grow probably enough carrots for the actual whole dish.
So, Chef, what is in that portion? You said it was carrot?
So this is carrots and clams. So we take the clams. We cook them, then there's all the liquid, the salt water that comes out.
Okay.
So we take that in carrot juice, reduce it down, add a little butter and cream, and then that's the sauce. So we take the clams and some carrots, combine it all together, and so it's this sort of buttery, velvety sauce that we then just cover with this carrot crepe that we just made.
And then what are you putting on top? Are those lemon slices?
They are. We shave lemons. We pour a little bit of hot sugar, salt water on there to sort of break it down a little bit.
So they're almost like a candied briny lemon.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do know they say the rinds of the lemons are also really healthy for you, so you're really using them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Even better.
Right? Even better.
So then we have some shaved raw carrots to sort of counterbalance the
crunch?
Well, just sort of all the butter, the dairy, and the sauce to give it a little bit of a crunchier, healthier. And we eat with our eyes, so texture is always great. Yeah. A little bit of sunflower sprouts. So all the flavors in this dish are carrots, clams, and sunflower. So there's sunflower sprouts. And then you end it with the seeds of the sunflower. Right. It's such a brilliant concept. It's happening all over the world, and thank you for being one of the ambassadors in North America. I think it's so important. That looks incredible. For more information, may I try it? Of course. Breakfasttelevision.ca, my friends. The recipe will be there, and it's all in the tasting. My gosh, layers and layers of flavor. That lemon's delicious. We'll be back with more BT right after this.